an honor to be here today. But I love the theme, American healing. Well, first, let's think about something. Where did America come from? Have it always been America? Or was it just created to be America? Who are the real Americans? America keep changing and changing and changing. Let's go back in time when the American Indians looked like I look and roamed the southeast part of the United States freely. I love what the mayor said. We have to tell the truth. We cannot heal America till we fix the foundation. Can we start right there?
Keep it consistent and do y'all thing. Keep it always 100.
Up in here though, we're gonna be talking about some the problem with the black family. Or the indigenous family, I should say. You know me, I don't really like to use that word black. I'm trying to make sure all the sound is right now. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the sound. You guys know better than me. If let me know if the music is taking over too much. Well, I seem like I'm not. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong one. Aboriginal Ace. Fuck. Anyway, well, yeah, so I could talk about this. And the problem with the black families, though, is basically the structure, the leadership, the discipline, and the lies. We can't keep letting strangers tell us lies and keep going in court like that's cool. You feel me? We have to move accordingly with ourselves, because only we know how to fix ourselves, because we the only one that care about ourselves. You can't expect whole another race to give that much of a fuck about a whole nother race that ain't theirs, especially when they benefited for people, especially when they benefiting off the people. I have to fix this. I don't know what's going on. Oh shit, wrong one. Problem with the first of all, we gotta my bad, y'all. I'm doing this other page too. We gotta go with the facts on what's what I'm gonna try to do is go on live on both channels. So hold up, bear with me. See if I can even do that. Since I'm live on here, I'm gonna switch it though. We have to the truth. Then heal. The schedule for now. At 12:45. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is go live here. This one, I have to exit this. So that's how I'm live with this camera right there, and this one. I have to bring it all the way down. Make sure I'm not nobody hearing nothing like that. All right, y'all, going live on my other channel, Ace Bone Coon. Let's go get my brand in. Let's go with this. Starting it off like that. We're live on the other channel. Both of them. We in here. Get my mind right.
It's an honor to be here today. But I love the theme, America healing. But first, let's think about something. Where did America come from?
Where did America come from?
Have it always been America?
Has it always been America?
Or was it just created to be America?
Or just
Who
created?
are the real Americans? America keep changing and changing and changing. Let's go back in time when the American Indians looked like
I looked.
And roamed
the southeast
of the
United States freely.
Freely. I love what the mayor said.
Love what the mayor said.
You have to tell the truth.
You got to tell the truth.
We cannot heal America.
Can't heal America until we fix the foundation.
Can we start right there?
Can we start with that? You know what I'm saying? That's my girl. Treat you. That's all I did. Indians, baby. Yeah, the Indians, baby. Yeah, the keep it heated. Hoes on deck in the four-seater. Get your ass out, man. Keep it always. Just like that. 100. 100. Talk. Bow. 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 Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know who it is once again, boy. Your boy Boom Coon. Ace to be exact. Mr. Whoopty, all the above. Hey, check this out. We working today on the black family, the so-called black family. So let's jump right into it, man. First of all, we got to get to the truth. We got to stop referring to ourselves as black, because that's a bad state. It's empty, it's darkness, it's nothing, it's zero, it's invisible. We need to stop referring to ourselves as invisible, because right now, if you look at the statistics, we are pretty, they're going to look at us as invisible, because if you're not working, you just getting, you know what I'm saying, you're just You're just existing. You're not a part of the economy. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You have to, you have to put yourself, trade, do something, you know what I'm saying? Do something. You have to be somewhere, do something. So we gotta fix a lot of shit, man. But the first thing we gotta do is change our mind. Dig into who we really are. If you don't dig into who you really are, you can be called anything. And that's not good for nobody to be called anything. You feel me? Salute to my Indians, man. I'm smoking that tobacco. Natural tobacco. Get back to it. Anyway, we gonna do some things, man. It is called restructurization, rebrainwashing, relearning, reteaching, all the truths. If a nigga smell me. So man. I just look at so many problems with the black family, with us. You know what I'm saying? So you got to realize who we are. This is our land. We are the indigenous Indians of this land. We wasn't shipped over here from Africa. Thousands of millions of us packed on boats. No, they came over here packed on boats, searching for the new land, the new life, the new everything. You know what I'm saying? They came over here and used the law. I'm gonna make a whole video of that. They used the law. So, sort of like how they do it now, using the law, the Karens and everything, when they want shit done, use the law. So we go back and then we realize that shit don't go our way because we got tricked and fucked over, after they, promised us all this shit when they came over to our land, the Emancipation Proclamation, they proclaim all this shit. And you see how they come up with these movies and shit now, man. They're gonna come up with a lot more of these slavery movies, false movies, to keep on the brainwashing because people are getting smart. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Let me see who up in the comments. Smoke Dog, salute. I will open the panel up. Best believe you me. I will open the panel up. You guys check this out. Hold up 1 second. 1 second. Contact. Dispatch. So, we'll open the panel up briefly. We're going to talk about the black families and what we need. First of all, is to realize who we are. We're not black. We are the indigenous Indians of this Americas. Of these Americas. First of all, let's get who we are and why they over here. And if you start looking at it like, damn. And who they be helping when they over here? They helping the people that's back over there, Africa, Europe, whatever it's called. Not us. And so you get a lot of history. Let me tell you some history. They came over here to South America first, because you can't travel the seas from Europe, Africa, and all that straight to North America because of the ocean gyros, which still exist to this day. And they didn't come out with steamboats, shipboats until the late 1890s or some shit like that. In slavery, they came over here and it was 16 something on sailboats. You cannot sail directly from there to here. You have to go to South America first. That's why you have so many in South America who are also the indigenous color of us, dark. They got wiped out a lot first, well, mixed in a lot by the Europeans first. That's where you got the Hispanics with the fair skin and the straight hair. Then you also go deep down into the Brazil and all the other places where they didn't sail first, because they sail right in the middle on the edge of South America. That's where you head out. In Mexico, you get farther down there. But yeah, then they used to trade with the North Americans, Florida and Virginia and stuff, how the ocean gyros go. They just sail right there and it will sail right, it will kind of curve and it hit you. You hit what's it called, Virginia and stuff like that, Massachusetts and stuff like that. So that's when they sail the coast and stuff like that, where it's more better and colder and shit too. So We didn't really be in the cold. Like we was in the cold too. We got North Indians too, but a lot of us we was in the South, Southern states a lot, where it's cool and shit. We was just trade tobacco and shit off the coast of Florida and all that shit. So weed, sell that to them, cotton, all type of shit, corn, shit that they didn't grow and have. So when they took over a lot, they made promises. They had clothes, they had structure. We had houses and roads and all that shit too. But they came with their laws and money and shit like that, and we shook hands and agreed to it. That's why if you look up the real history, you'll see it was dark skinned Indian, black people in office, in Congress, and everything like that. It's just like how can they be from slaves to Congress? you know. So what they did a lot of trickery. They did a lot of trickery. They made us, learn their language. So, what I'm saying, the agree, it was like not made at first, it was making a lot of agreements. That's where you get that pilgrim shit. We was killing their ass at first. They was killing us. They had guns and shit. We had bow and arrow. We was hanging them and shit on trees. We was hanging them first on trees and all that shit. Hanging their ass because we ain't had no guns and shit. So we was stabbing them, blowing, we was doing all type of shit, fucking them up. You know what I'm saying? But they was taking over, and then we find okay, we don't like death, so we started, okay, we agree with the peace. So that's when all the peace and treaties came in and promises came in, and so it was still people that used to go against it too. Some Indians used to go against it. That's why they used to fight with the other tribes. Like, nah, fuck that. We ain't about to chill with them. We don't trust it, you know, which we shouldn't have. So they did that, man. They was going at it. So we got in office as a, what I'm saying, in the southern, in the eastern part of the United States. That's where you have a few state, those 13 colonies and shit like that. Because on the west, the Indians, that was our Indian territory who didn't want to participate with that shit. Like, nah, we good. We're gonna do our thing over here. And then the law came in, man. Then they started moving more stuff, and they had the Trail of Tears, where like gang of Indians had to move all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Walk all the way. It's crazy, man. The Indians had to do that. You know what I'm saying? We had to get out. Us. You know what I'm saying? And it's messed up how they told the stories all false and wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so we kept on doing it. To continue the story, they made all these other laws. I'm not just going to quote them like I know them. I know one of them was the Emancipation Proclamation. Another one was the Indian law. So that's where you got the $5 Indian. You look that up. It is a such thing, a $5 Indian. If you look it up, somebody that's white can pay $5 to get the paperwork to say he an Indian. Why would he want to be an Indian so bad? Because they owed us, like, just for being on our land. That's why everybody wanted. Hey, so what's up, Caramel? That's why everybody wanted to be an Indian. People paid $5. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why you got the white people that look like Indians and all that. The Native American they call themselves, whatever. So as time progressed, laws got, what I'm saying, people, they had the Civil War, which was not on, slavery and nothing like that. It was based on money balances and shit like that. Like if they didn't have slavery, they would have went bankrupt, and the North didn't care because they were straight. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, what I'm saying, they was like, nah, I'm cool on slavery. We don't need it. But the South needed it. They depended on it. But it wasn't slavery like we was thinking. Unfair wages, yes. You know what I'm saying? But then you had, shit got deeper, you know what I'm saying? You had we had banks, we had farms. They took our farms. You see pictures. We had millions of acres of land, of farm, millions and millions of acres of land worth billions of dollars that they was snatching up from us. You see pictures right now. They say black farmers, you know what I'm saying, own this amount of land. But you know what I'm saying, just to get it known, like, man, they taking our shit, you know what I'm saying, by law. Like this law shit, man. Law came and fucked a lot of shit up. Trickery law, you know what I'm saying? Trickery law. Like the Democrats did all the lie when they locked all us people up. You know, a couple. You do two felonies. You one more. You get a bag of chips stolen. You get all this life in prison. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy as hell. So it's you gotta they always been tricking us. And then you got the Black Wall Street massacres. It's like 20 something of them. We only know here of Tulsa. Oh, the Tulsa America, y'all just brand new to that. I been knew about that. But it's like 20 more massacres that they did with the black community, so-called black communities. Salute, King. You know what I'm saying? Try. Look, they they took us down. You know what I'm saying? They was jealous. They was living poor on top of each other, and we was living right. We had all the farms. So when they started using the law and trickery and shit with the banks and all that shit, started taking farms, and then people would sneak over there to the west side, and where the West Indians at, and kill them and take over them, and that's when you got the Wild Wild West, where they was, you know, law wasn't caring, they was just taking over the Indians who rebelled against the whole treaty and all that. Then they eventually took over the west side, you know, pushed Mexico all the way down. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Queen Khalifa, the California queen, the Indian queen. She didn't want. She wasn't going for that treaty shit. She was on this side. Man, it's crazy, man. You got Martin. You got Martin Luther King. He had a speech that pretty much got him killed. When he was like, at the same time, America was giving away millions of acres of land to white people not to farm. They was telling black people who land it was to pull themselves up from their own bootstrap. He said, when we come to Washington, you coming we coming to get our check. Real. This is history class, man. 100 though. It's 100 talk history. You know what I'm saying? 100 talk history. Salute to Dane Calloway. You know what I'm saying? Who always got something, you know what I'm saying? Not like, watch this. I'm going to try to show it right now. Let me just look for it real quick. That is not Dane Calloway. I'm just here to make you think radio. Where's the shorts at, man? I don't see the shorts. Here we go, right there. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. My bad. I'm gonna see. Tell me if y'all can hear this when I take it to it. Yeah, man. This nigga in jail. This nigga right here. This is a free call from an incarcerated individual at San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions and register this number as a private number. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2. To thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now. What's up, Ma? Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. Tell them Tuesday. I'll tell them right now. All right, Bob. You need to know the information. Oh, it's not the same one? Yeah, I got the same one. It's $, UNIQUESADEJ. Got you. All right, it's the same one. All right, for sure. Tell them I got them Tuesday. All right. Yeah, man. That's the little homie, the nephew that was the brother of the other dude that got caught up a little bit. Is he right here? Oh, shit. Where's he right here? Hey, can y'all hear that? You know why I can't hear it? Yeah. Hey, can y'all hear that? Oh, shit. Audio output on OBS. That was wild. I wonder why that. What the fuck? Hell no. Man.
Apply online.
Fucking window. Window was
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps. Now, when we come to Washington in this campaign, we're coming to get our check. At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of.
So as you see, man, how the hell? Let's see, president. There we go. So you see, as Dr. King just said, for an act of Congress, by act of Congress, the government was giving away millions of acres of land to the white peasants that came over here. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, and and it's like, man, he said, when we come to Washington, we come and get our check. You know what I'm saying? Because they owe us big time. So yeah, man. That's the part you got to get out first, is the truth. So once you get the truth out, who you are and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, then you start getting down to the nitty gritty of the situation. What we need to do, we gotta start doing, man. We gotta start being visible and not invisible. Only time we visible is when it's something bad, most. And it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of us, man. If we get a lot of us get our shit right, man, the system will have to be turned upside down. We gotta take everything back. You know what I'm saying? So the families have to change the structure. The moms have to let the dads do what they got to do. The dads got to do what they got to do. Be in it and be real. You know what I'm saying? Like you really can't make this shit up. Yeah, so when you fix the structure, salute Cammy, what's happening, man? What up? Y'all pull up on Mark J channel. I'm not sure if the guy knows he's been going live. Yeah, I put up on him. I be missing it sometimes. I put up on him a couple times. Most times I missed it. I'm all late. But yeah, man. Is that we wouldn't pass down no information. Like it was illegal for our ancestors, our great grandmothers and fathers to claim their Indian heritage. That's why all y'all was probably told, "Oh, we're mixed with Indian down the line." Probably don't look like no kind of Indian there. You got a little, it's nice little soft hair somewhere else. The Indian right there. You turn red, and so that's the Indian. No, you are Indian. You ain't mixed with. You are. That's you. Period. Point blank. Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? The other ones are Native American. That's a total difference. They're Indian. We're Aboriginal Indians, the people of this Americas. That's why we're so deep. That's why we're so rooted to this place. You know what I'm saying? They want to get us out of here. We just helping them. Okay, let's go. We Africans. No, they Africans. Anyway, but yeah. So when we move on to the shit, man, it's like we got to fix our structure. You know what I'm saying? We can't even live in the same household. You got the Hispanics. They live in the same household. They all got $100,000 in their pocket from working their jobs. Go buy their house cash. They all move out and buy the next house. That's why they got so much property. They're doing it right, but we can't get along. You know what I'm saying? We don't pass down nothing. We just live by with a white man. Go to work 9 to 5. Go chill. Hang out with our friend. We don't try nothing else better. You know what I'm saying? Our parents didn't teach us nothing to go to school. No, they need to go to school if it's gonna get you that job. You aim for the job, not for the degree. That's the goal, the job. So if the job takes the degree, okay, then go to the school for that job. People want to rush right into school, you know what I'm saying? You wasted all this money for school for nothing. No structure. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always school. It's just some people, they put their kids right into construction and the electrician, plumbing, right out of high school. Fuck it. If you don't, that's your school. If you don't like it, okay, you don't like it. They're getting all that money after that little program, then they might end up liking it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, they gonna live under your roof, and then they shoot you. Gonna, hey, what do you like to do? Or try this. Okay. If you're a brainiac and you just want to go to school, be a scientist, okay, that's them. Yeah, but it's not for everybody. Structure, people don't leave. You gotta leave. You got to leave something, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open a business, with your extra money, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our parents, if they did have extra money, they was doing drugs. At least half of mine was. Mom was in school most of the time getting degrees. That helped her career. That's why she went to school, got all those degrees, you know? She outshined Pops like a motherfucker. 3 times over. Later on in life, you know what I'm saying? When niggas already grown. Lived her best life, got to retirement, looked after her kids and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Salute. Pops did what he could, you know what I'm saying? The drugs had a hold on him. The drugs had a hold on him, so the extra little money, if it was gone to him, the dope. You know? We gotta learn on some, what was I doing? I'm running the streets. Pops didn't care, I'm running the streets. Living my best life. Just getting baby mamas everywhere. Stupid. No family structure. We gotta work on a lot of shit, man. We gotta work. I barely, I'm lucky, you know what I'm saying? People like Deb, lucky, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He went and got him a job and, stuck to it. Compton J. Wee, what's happening? Terrence, what happening? Salute T, what's happening? A lot of people don't make it out. T doing his thing with his career. So Compton J. Wee doing his thing. Cammy doing her thing now, even though she seemed like she babysit, do hair, sell weed, and for trade in stamps at the same house. and do what's that new shit called? Uh, uh, Run a podcast. You gotta add that in there. Hustler. Shalana looked like she was an OG hustler. Didn't she like she had the sax on deck? Everybody living their regular life low key now. I don't know. Cammy still might be slanging dope. I don't know. Just I don't know. Yeah, you ain't here for me. You ain't here for me. King Von, what's happening, man? My nigga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't here. You know what I'm saying? We need structure. We need to structure our kids to do right. Salute, man. Had to